Hello everyone, my name is Rogelio Martinez Palacios, and that's me. This is my demo presentation. So as I mentioned in my intro, I'm an artist, so I wanted to teach you how to make something kind of artsy. I also mentioned that my culture is very important to me, so I wanted to do something Mexican. What I chose to do for this presentation was something called Papel Picado. Papel Picado pretty much translates to cut paper. It is tissue paper that's cut into intricate designs, and it's used as decorations for Mexican celebrations like weddings and parties. And you basically see it mainly around the Day of the Dead, which is what I'm making mine for my Day of the Dead celebration on November 1st and 2nd. Alright, so this is how you make it. First, your materials. You will need tissue paper, cutting board, an X-Acto knife, some tape, a ruler, a computer and a printer, and lots of time and lots of patience. It takes a very long time. Okay, so here we go. Step 1 is going to be to print out your design. So this is a design that I chose. I thought it was fun, playful, and I just found this one on Google. So I printed it out. Step 2 is going to be to choose your tissue paper color. I just went to the party store and bought a pack of like 20 paper, and it came with pretty much every single color. So there's all my colorful tissue paper. Step 3 is going to be to tape your paper down to your cutting board. So you want to make sure it's all lined up together, as closely lined up as you can, and then you tape it down to the cutting board, as shown in the picture. Step 4 is going to be taped down your template. So once you have all your tissue papers taped down, you're going to tape the template on top of the tissue papers. Make sure to leave a little bit of tissue paper hanging out just in case for any mistakes or anything. And you also want to make sure that you put the tape on the white part of the paper, on the extra piece, and don't cover any of your black image. So step 5 is to cut off any extra tissue paper. This is where the ruler comes in. You're going to put the ruler up against the edge of the paper, and you're going to just cut straight down so that there's not this extra bit hanging and it doesn't get in the way. So there you go. I've cut that piece off. Step 6 is to start cutting out your design. So there I am, cutting my design. You want to cut the white pieces. So all the little white pieces on the inside is what we're going to cut out using our X-Acto knife. Make sure that you pull out, after you cut it, make sure you pull out all the little pieces of tissue paper that are inside. So that's what I mean. I pulled those out of that little triangle there. So pretty much you repeat this step over and over and over until it's done. You just keep cutting. There's a close-up. Notice how I cut away from my hand. To avoid hurting yourself. Safety is important. And keep cutting. And here's some progress. That's actually after many hours, if you believe it or not. It doesn't look like much, but it's many hours of work. So you keep cutting. There I am, getting really into it. And almost finished. I don't know if anyone noticed the subtle outfit change, but like I said, it takes a long time. So this was a couple days later. And step 7 is going to be to tape the top. So once you finish cutting out the design, everything on the inside, you're going to tape the very top, like that. We're going to do this because the next step is to cut out the edges. And when we cut the edges out, the first tape that we put down is going to be cut off. So we still want something holding it down. So that's why we tape the top. And step 8 is going to be to cut the edges. So first the bottom. And there goes the bottom. And then the sides. There's the sides being cut off. And And that's pretty much it. Once you've cut everything out, you're done. So now, you're probably wondering why we left the top. The top is left because that gives us an extra little lip to hang the paper when you're hanging it up, when you're decorating, or to put tape on so that you're not covering any image with tape when you're hanging up the decoration. So now that we're done, here is the big reveal. And that's what mine ended up looking like. That's just 3 of the 20 that I ended up making. But I think that turned out really nice. Now all that's left to do is hang them up and make my place look really cool. So, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. This is how you make Papel Picado, and thank you very much for watching.